Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Hannah and I like to lift heavy weights. Today I basically want to talk about the two most common mistakes that I see when people are doing a hang snatch below knee. So below the knee hang snatches are harder than above the knee hang snatches purely because you are forced to navigate your way around your knee. However, if you're going to do a form of hang, I would always opt for the harder one because naturally it's going to transfer over to your lifts more and it's going to make you stronger in the full lifts, which is what you want to do, you know? So that transition past your knee is where you're going to learn to stay over. Now there is that famous cue, stay over the bar, which you literally hear when you go to any lifting gym anywhere. Everyone's like, stay over the bar, stay over the bar. Just stay over the bar, man. Stay over the bar. Literally what you hear everywhere you go, because everybody's obsessed with staying over, even though I'm pretty sure not many people actually know what it means. So here are the two things that I see happening when you're not doing a hang snatch below the knee properly. Number one, you're sitting back into your heels. What this means is that you won't be able to extend properly, as your hips will be so far back behind the bar that you'll end up having to compensate by smashing them forwards, or your hips will be left so far behind that you won't be able to get the maximal power out of your legs and therefore won't be able to lift the most amount of weight that you could possibly lift, which is the whole point of weightlifting, right? The second thing that I think that you see it's happen so often is that you shoot your hips up. So you lower it down and then you're not sure how to navigate past your knee, so you just shoot your hips up, straighten your legs, and you leave that bar hanging so far out in front. So that means that in order to keep the bar close, you'll end up having to come onto your toes early in order to bring it back into you, therefore leaving the bar way out in front, and you'll probably end up missing it forwards, or if it's light enough for you to save, it'll just be forwards and you'll have to walk it forwards, or you have to just swing it round, and it's just not optimal. So I thought that I would share what I found has worked best for me and what I think that you should do in order to try and fix it. This is just a really simple cue that I found has helped transform my hang snatches from below the knee. So for me, the most important thing to do, not only when you are below the knee, but when you're initiating that hang position, is to ram your chest really tall. So I like to imagine that someone's got like a little string in my upper back and they're just like pulling it so that I'm having to force this position, like keeping my chest up. What I find that has helped me do is that if I keep my chest up, it helps me to realize where my back position should be and helps me to pull back and helps me to engage my lats and pull the bar back into me nicely. And I found that that helps me keep the bar close, helps me navigate around my knee, and helps me get the most power out of the hang snatch below the knee. Now, in my humble opinion, if you are a novice lifter, I think that there is simply too much room for error in a hang snatch below the knee, or a hang snatch at all, to be honest. In my opinion, you'd be better off doing a full snatch and just pausing at these key positions so that you learn and you get to have like a really nice broad understanding of what a pull should feel like, of what these positions should feel like, and hopefully that will transfer over nicely to your lifts and help you get stronger and help you use the strength that you have more efficiently. What I see as the problem is that you end up seeing huge variation between what someone's hang snatch looks like and what someone's full snatch looks like. And obviously the reason that we use these hang movements is because we want it to transfer over to our lifts. They're not a completely separate movement. They're supposed to mimic our lifts as much as possible and help us develop strength in those positions, as opposed to develop a whole new exercise. Now, don't get me wrong, when you have got those positions down and you feel like you know what you're doing and that your body has an understanding of what the position should feel like, I think hangs are really great for drilling those positions and making you acutely aware during the exercise of where you might be going wrong. I've used hangs to help develop my back strength as it increases time under tension. I've helped use hangs to kind of like understand where the bar is and how it should feel at every position. And it also allows you to focus on specific areas of the lift, which has really transformed my lifting. The most important thing is that throughout the whole time that I've been doing hangs, I've tried to replicate exactly what I've been doing in the hangs, in the fulls, to make sure that it transfers over nicely and makes me as strong as possible in those movements. So I hope this video has helped you identify what you may be doing wrong, as I see those as the most common errors. Just make sure that you look out for the cues that I said earlier in the video to see whether you can identify any of those movements in your lifts. Do let me know in the comments below if this helps, or if you found that you have other errors that you're doing and you're not sure what to do. I'm sure I would love to help. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I love seeing you guys here and I love creating content. and I'd love to see you all here again. I'll catch you in the next video.